Today, a day trip with the Hasselblad Xpan II, the Nikon R8, and the RZ67 for like 2 seconds. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Live flash photograph, looking like I found a way. Done that, there and back, looking like I found a way. Body in motion, I'm moving to stay in the moment, but won't get away.
It is pissing out right now.
So looking at the weather in the morning, it was definitely less than ideal. It was supposed to rain for a good portion of the morning. So driving up, it was clear. And then as soon as we got close to the track, just torrential downpours. But during the morning safety briefing, they tell you about the flags and passing rules and a few other things. We basically watched the entire sky clear. And by the time it was ready to get on the track, at least the sky was clear. The track was still wet, very slippery, a lot more slippery than you'd experience on a road. But it looked like the rest of the day was going to actually turn out to be pretty nice. This is Michael practicing his heel toe shifting in his Monopoly socks during the safety briefing. They got you. They got you. This is Devin's new vehicle. A very nice vehicle. I also brought along a Nikon. I didn't really know that Nikon made cinema cameras, but they made an 8mm, a Super 8mm camera, and I bought some film from Pro 8mm, which basically you buy the film, the developing, and the scanning kind of all as one package, and they send it to you, and then you mail it back, and they scan it, and they'll send you a Dropbox file, or they'll send you the physical reel back if you want. This is actually the first time I've used a real Super 8mm camera, and I've emulated it in lots of different videos, but I was very excited to actually use the real thing. And I think that this is what this entire road trip film photography series is about. The fact that all of my digital work, for the most part, emulates some form of film, whether it's my presets, all emulate some sort of film. To just shoot the real thing, it seems more direct to the end goal that I want.
Every little place and every bit of pavement, everywhere I go. Every day I take it, every move I'm making, everywhere I go. Gotta get around, gotta get around, gotta get around. Gotta get around, round, round. Every little space and every little placement, everywhere I go. Everything I'm chasing, every way I'm making, everywhere I go.
Honestly, I'm still learning how to, the Xpan field of view. So basically what this does is if you open up the camera, you will see that there are two 35mm size frames that this exposes for. So it's a full shutter that does both frames at one time. It's not cheating in any way. You're not stitching a panorama together. It's just literally taking a panorama. And the field of view is a bit difficult to get used to. I would say of all use cases, here at the racetrack is maybe one of the easiest places I've found its use, simply because I want to be showing kind of that panning. It's called an Xpan, so I don't know. Maybe there's a pun there about doing panning shots with an Xpan, and it really did seem like the right fit for the day. So a bit of a bummer. This video, when I went out to shoot it, was actually all about the RZ67. The entire day I was going to photograph on the RZ67, and I was doing it through the Facebook glasses. I thought that this was a great tool. Honestly, it is a good tool. The downside is that I wasn't actually able to download any of the footage from the glasses. I tested them at home, they worked fine. Went to the track, shot the entire, I guess, 10, 12-minute video with the RZ67 on the glasses and tried to connect it back to my phone, and it would not work. So a bit of a bummer. They did send them to me for free, so I can't complain too much. They might have been a pre-production model, I'm not sure, but a bit of a bummer that I was unable to recover that footage. So I'll figure out how to make the RZ frames into a future video at some point. But until then, we'll just observe a period of mourning for the Facebook glasses.
Feel it now every time I leave. It hits me hard and it cuts me deep. I'm 1,000 miles from happiness, 1,000 miles from you. It's a far reach from you to me. I feel the time and the space between. It's 1,000 miles of loneliness, 1,000 miles from you.
Loaded in the black and white, so of course this guy's going out.
Every mile on my mind leads to you. It leads to you. Every mile.
Cinestill 50D is a film that I shot. I would say in the first road trip video, my favorite roll that I shot was the 50D in a city called Vik in Iceland. And I was so happy with a couple of those frames that I bought more of it. And I am really kind of enjoying it. Basically what Cinestill is it's a motion picture film with the top layer removed so you can actually process it easily through C41, or Richard Photolab can process it easily. And it definitely gives you a different look than something like a Portra or an Ektachrome. And I'm still experimenting with it. I'm in the beginning stages of my film photography journey, and by that I mean I'm kind of 5 years in, so I'm by no means an expert, but I was fortunate enough to get some really nice frames from this, so I'm going to be using this more over the next year. So don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, because there will be some more film photography content. Going right in. Well, all right then. I think you ran over your shoe.
I know.
And that about wraps up track day. We were on our way to a restaurant, and Devin gives us a call and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna order us an appetizer platter. You guys are coming, right?" And we were like, "Yep." And we show up, and it's the biggest appetizer platter I've ever seen in my entire life. If you've seen a larger one, let me know. But I would consider this to be an appetizer platter worthy of Las Vegas. And on that bombshell, I will see you again another time on another film photography road trip. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, please.